Brunners.
What's going on, Miami Valley? I'm Gary.
And I'm Andrew.
And we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services, bringing you today's Brunner's Bits. And we're going to talk about how, as a small business and as a landscaping grounds maintenance company, how we feel that it is important that you invest in developing your subcontractors.
Yep.
So investing in your subcontractors is important. There are many moving pieces in a grounds maintenance company. And if you're small and don't have a lot of resources, you don't always know how to do everything.
Right.
So sometimes it's okay to ask for help. So you can feed your friends is kind of how I like to do it. At times we encounter different things that require additional expertise, equipment, and even just like human power.
Right.
Notice I changed it from manpower to human power.
Human power.
I am gender neutral
Okay, cool.
on that. I'm not. Anyways, so how do we invest in developing our subcontractors? The first way, Andy, I'm just going to tell them.
Okay, you done. Go ahead.
You like how I just step on you? Don't. No talking. You help your subs through networking. You don't have anything to say?
You told me not to.
Please.
Networking is good.
So we have helped a couple subs. We've worked with subs in our networking groups. Anthony, here you go. One of our contractors, Jonathan.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
that we work with. We brought him into our B&I group, and although it's cost us some extra business, it's helped him tremendously.
Yeah, he's strictly the residential side for the most part there, so he's had some good luck there.
Well, that's how we got started. We had great luck in B&I, and then it just transitioned from residential to commercial.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important that, like, or at least I feel it is, that I bring those that help us out, bring them along the way for success.
Right.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. There are some of those moments where I'm sitting at the table doing everything and, we have a referral for Jonathan. We have a referral for Jonathan. We have a referral for Jonathan. I'm like, well, where's the referral for Gary?
You stack the individual residents versus 3 city blocks of an HOA.
Yeah, so it's funny that you put it that way, because then I sit and think, like, hold on a second. 2 referrals for us can equal 50 for a residential, because landscaping is expensive for HOAs. I mean, I think we're about to be at like almost $300,000 of closed business.
Sweet.
In our B&I group.
There you go.
So
very good. I don't see that. I don't do well with large crowds.
But Anthony, that, my friend, is where the Jonathan comes from.
From my initial slip up, not thinking, it has morphed into that. I'm sorry.
I never did it until you did.
I was just talking, and
I was going to say you both did it.
No, yeah, he did it. You know.
Oh, I did it after him for sure, but no more. You are Anthony the Great. So with that, I'm not going to litter today.
Good.
Ding, 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 ding. What's that bell signal, Andy? I don't know. Yes, you do. What is it, Andy?
It's the customer service corner.
That's right, folks. It is that time for the customer service corner. And this is a hard one, because this is one that sometimes can really tick our guys off. This customer service corner, folks, is what does Brunner's do when our subcontractor doesn't show up?
Oh, okay. Well, that's a specific depends on the issue and what subcontractor you're using there and what you're doing.
We've had multiple.
Well, yeah.
We've had, like, we currently do our grounds or our turf treatments in-house because we had a subcontractor, actually a couple of them,
a couple of those,
not show up.
Yeah, or say they were showing up and they weren't.
Yes, we developed the current relationship we have with our irrigation contractor because a past irrigation guy didn't show up.
Yep.
We at Brunner's, when our subcontractor doesn't show up, we sometimes have to work overtime and show up. And
Snow is the one that's the
Yeah.
scariest, especially just because in a big event, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours later, you get a phone call. Hey, my truck broke down. I quit.
I'm in Florida.
I'm. Huh? Must be nice. I'm gonna go push your lot up against your front door.
Hey, in that specific contractor's defense,
Oh yeah, no.
he came back from Florida that night and was out helping us while we were asleep in the morning and didn't even know it.
No. I was just messing.
But yes, that's what we run into.
Yeah, that's one. Hey, we got one more lot for you. They didn't. You're like, okay, I got to stop for coffee, and I'm gonna do some jumping jacks in the snow so I can stay awake.
Our guys were ticked. So we had a property last year, and it's a hard property with snow removal. I mean, no doubt about it. It's tight. I'm saying a lot. But anyways, this specific subcontractor, his guy said, screw this, I can't get it. I'm moving on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
We get a call, and it's at the end of the storm. Our team's ready to go home. Hey, this property hasn't been done. So we call our sub. Hey, where you at? I'm in Florida. I'm like, holy crap. Now, as soon as I said to our team, hey, we're going to have to work a little bit later. This is what's going on. We got to it's a new contract. The majority of our team said, hey, let's just go knock it out. And then we had a production manager, Jake, was getting ready to go home, and we got a call about another property that they didn't get sidewalk-wise. He goes, hey, you guys go do that. I'll just go do this. So, I mean, we're fortunate we have a great team.
Right.
So when our subs don't show up, folks, our team does. But I can tell you this, our subs typically show up.
Yeah,
It's a rare occasion that they don't.
More than likely, it's not that they don't have a choice. It's a breakdown, or
Yes,
something
it's
of
not
that
like
nature.
they're ignoring us.
or they've slid off the damn road and hey, can you bring a chain and pull me out? That's
Now, with that being said, we do have an irrigation sub that should go ahead and just buy an apartment or a condo in one of our properties because it seems that he's living there right now.
split the cost there, and
So, but anyways, that, folks, is your customer service corner. If we hire subcontractors for your property and they don't show up, we at Brunner's will come out and put in the extra time to make sure that the property gets taken care of or the project gets taken care of. Thought I was going to litter. All right, we're going to move on. Another way that we help build and develop our subcontractors is we get them contracts. We get them work that we're not tied with.
well, I mean, as long as it's not in our contract, where we're like, hey, do you know a guy? Thankfully, like you said earlier, B&I is great. Like, as a matter of fact, I do. Hold on.
Well, like our irrigation contractor, since we don't really do irrigation, we have a property. I keep talking about it. That's a trouble property right now that we're having to be a middleman. We're just going to next year take ourselves out. Well, we may not have a choice.
Well, that's
But anyways, if we keep this irrigation contract, we're just pulling ourselves out of it and just saying here you go, because this specific vendor is also a vendor with our client.
right.
So, and our client and the vendor have agreed to not like step in our lane. So
We just have a big text thread. Did you see that? Yes, yes, yes. Can you get that?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we get them business. Like we walked away from a project this year that our subcontractor that we just gave them the contract to said, here, run with it. Ended up being almost a $30,000 project for him.
Yep.
Not to mention the learning experience it was for him, because I think it's one of the bigger projects he's ever had.
Yeah.
And I don't think he profited very much.
I mean, I hope he did at least a little.
No, he didn't.
No, Philly.
He didn't. But with that being said,
It looked beautiful when he was done.
it looks nice, and he learned some business stuff. I mean, he's only been in business a few years.
Yep.
It takes time to learn some of the proposal stuff with that. Another way that we help them build their business in addition to getting them contracts, is I give business advice. We have a guy, I don't really use him that often. I've passed business to him, but he does bugs. I've sat down with this gentleman and given him loads of advice.
Oh, different gentleman that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, not Trev.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's my. I got flying stingy things chasing me. Come get him.
Yeah, but this particular person I'm talking about, I give him as much advice as I possibly can. Some he uses, some he doesn't.
That's okay.
But nonetheless, Jonathan, I've given advice. Heck, Chris, the guy that does our irrigation, he's been in business longer than we have. And he asked for advice. We bounce ideas off of each other. Eventually, that's what it becomes. You're not just giving advice as a one-way ticket. You start bouncing ideas off of each other.
Sometimes you just need to hear yourself talking and have to tell somebody like, no, that's a dumb idea. Don't do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it works both ways. And connect them with other professionals.
Yeah.
That's a great way that you could help develop and grow your subs with their businesses. Connect them with like some other professionals in the area. Like maybe if somebody does irrigation, hooking them up with a plumber that you may know. Because there's backflow stuff. Sometimes plumbers are the only ones that can do certain types of backflows and this and that. So,
well, not only that, I mean, depending on the business, we have other people in our networking group that do advertising, make shirts for companies where you can get your guys uniformed. Hey, like you need to make sure you guys are all dressed the same, or hey, they did great work for me and we love our shirts.
Yeah, or business cards or marketing materials. I mean, we've passed Jesse with Minuteman loads of business, but he in return also passes us business.
Yep.
But yeah, you can invest and develop in your subs by helping them grow their business. You ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
I really almost threw that one. That was close. I had to actually think not to.
I'm just going to spike the whole pack at the end.
So our third and final way that you can help your subs is, and this works both ways, you can help connect them with other suppliers.
Right. Well, like when we discussed, bouncing back and forth with Jonathan with the one job he was doing, he got tons of boulders, and I was like, well, hey, where did you get those? And he told me where he got them, and I didn't even know where they were, and they were real close around the corner. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't even know that was there.
Are they cheaper than where we get ours? Or is it about the same?
Uniformity and price are a little bit. There's a little bit more uniformity, but the price is higher. Advice is
Gotcha.
And it would have its place,
but still, yeah. Well, and like Chris,
Yep.
we use his salt bin.
Mm-hmm.
He hooked us up with our salt supplier. He got rid of most of his commercial grounds maintenance clients, so now we give him snow business so that he could keep his trucks going.
Yep. And also is another backup for hey, my truck broke down, help.
And we haven't had to, but I'm 100% positive that if his truck was down, like not being used, and we had a truck down, that he'd let us use it.
He's parked his truck in our building to keep chemical from freezing when we had a tank in temperatures just because
we help each other.
Yep.
We've helped Jonathan learn about A. Brown and Sons and Winger Lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Chris has helped us with Acorn Farms when we lost our supplier, who still sends me letters saying, we're so sorry about our feel free to use our retail department. And Chris hooked us up with Acorn Farms out in Columbus to where we can now get our perennials and stuff. He also helped us with Sutton Leasing, which is where we got 4 of our trucks.
I forgot about that one.
So it actually, it goes both ways.
Share the love.
Yeah. When you help connect your subs, they'll help connect you. And I hate calling it a subcontractor. They're really partners.
Yeah, just your buddies.
Hey, we're really partners.
I need help. Where do I get this?
Yeah. I value and cherish the relationships that we've built with some of our subcontractors, especially like Chris and Jonathan. They've been with us for a long time now, and I can trust them.
Yeah, I mean, you had already had a lot of the development when you and Josh there with Chris. I mean, I just recently started having to, deal with him on that side of things, and you'd already had that relationship built. So I mean, I've developed a couple other ones like with Trevor and stuff like that, where I'm calling him more often than Jonathan with other things. So, you know, it's moving into the position I'm in now versus just running the landscaping side of things, the account manager stuff. I have to call him more often. So,
Well, and then like Xenia Glass.
oh, they love me.
Actually, not this year.
Not
Not
this year.
as much. Knock on wood. Is there any wood around here? Yeah, your head. So, but anyways, in conclusion, you got to invest and help develop your subcontractors.
It benefits you in the long run.
It does. Building that solid network of reliable and skilled partners, it's essential for success in any business.
Yep.
And it's very successful, and it's essential at Brunner's Lawn and Services. So again, I'm going to recap. How do you invest in your subs? By introducing them to some networking groups, by helping them build their business, and connecting them finally with some of our and their suppliers. So folks, our subcontractors are really important. We depend on them. They depend on us. It's part of our core values, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we serve our clients and our team with integrity, dependability, and respect. Our subs are part of our team. Our clients are deserving to know that we have quality subs on their property when it's not us. So that's it, folks. I mean, that's the bulk of it.
Yep.
We use subs and we help develop them.
Yep.
Thanks for watching today. At Brunner's, if you're looking for a new vendor, you can call us 937-681-4859. You can visit our website at www.brunnersltd.com. I lost my breath. Or you can leave a comment in the discussion comment section below. At Brunner's Lawn and Services, Andy, what matters?
Satisfaction matters.
Not anymore. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter anymore? Okay, go ahead and litter now.
Litter.
There we go.
All right, folks. See you later. Be cool. Peace
Okay.
out.